Welcome Aries, and here we go once again with another reading for the next coming week. I would like to say that as we're looking into the cards, I can see I want to point to the major card at the back, because I can see we've also got 3 cards within this reading. That's all giving me reflection. So I feel like I'm going to talk to you this week about looking into things and reflection on your ideas and decisions, where you're going, because we do see that the major card is doing that. It's the Star. She's like reflections in the water there and pouring things out. And because we're going to go now to the left bottom card, it does give me problems around situations within the family. But I don't feel too major here, because we can see in the distance that there's land there. So that's showing us that although we're moving through these problems, sometimes we're very protective of those that's very close to us. And this is what you're doing, Aries, at the moment. You're protecting the ones very close by you. And you can work through these situations that's coming up, whether to do with home or family, which I feel like I'm drawn to family at this moment, is that you'll work through things together. So it's the Stars there again on your bottom deck, just like it is in your major card there. So that's showing me about pouring things out. So in families, you need to talk and pour things out, and then don't make the battles, because the card there of the 5 of Swords is showing you sometimes, you feel like walking away from situations. And although they're very tough, because swords are always battles and lying there, as much as your challenges have been there, there's nothing you can't get through, provided you pour things out, lift your head up, and can see that there's ideas there, there's decisions, but you've got to look into them. And that's why you've got the reflection card. It's about taking charge and control and looking into things. I see that the card there reflects the Juggler, the 2. So again, it's about ideas, and weighing them up. Ups and downs will come. You can't avoid these. We all have them in our lives. But just keeping a very close eye on the finances, and also about balancing family and work all together. And so things have gone up and down, but keep a close eye there and keep things flowing, because that's what the Juggler does. He comes to help you along and keeps things happily balanced there. The King of Wands has also shown up now. The King of Wands is full of ideas, and again setting them ideas and really sticking to them. So you've got to look into new career as well, or where we're heading within this, and sitting and reflecting on your growth ahead of you, because the King of Wands likes to do this. And he's always a considerable king and likes to plan his way ahead. So always know that throughout these situations that's arising in this moment in time, the Judgment card's showing you can rise above them. So there's new ideas and creativities. Just got to look into them a little bit now, Aries, and start focusing on the direction. Let go of the past. Don't drag it into your future. Always come up above it, because if you don't, I always say you drag the past along the road and into a future situation, and nothing changes. So where you've got the Page of Cups now, along this is showing you an education. You're clever. You've got the ability to place yourself in other people's shoes, and place yourself in other people's ideas and situations, and give the advice there. But I think the Page of Cups is a little bit of growth to do with him. He's got a little bit of maturity to come here. So I feel like it's a bit of a lesson we're learning, but also I'm considering new courses of learning. So again, but we don't know where to go, because we're kind of stuck right now. And where we've got the Knight of Pentacles is just giving you that really stubborn feeling here. So although you don't give easily, Aries never do. They're like a battle and they won't walk away from one. But they have to have a little bit of shove sometimes, just in a direction that you want to go in. So although the learning and the courses and everything you've gone through, life lessons also want to involve here, we're moving a little bit forward. We're looking in the direction we want to go, even though we're kind of feeling pace is not getting very fast at the moment. The King of Swords is there to show you will have contracts and documents and legal matters to have to look into. Is an authority figure or taking charge, so you could be seeking advice as well. So again, reflecting on the whole thing, and I just think it is ideas, creativity, work, all coming in for you as you feel a little bit like you've got a few problematic issues within your mind here. Now I've got the Hermit shining you the light. Now, again is reflection. So we're going to go forward with the Hermit. Now, the Hermit is always your wise old man, so you might need advice as well. And take the advice. Don't be afraid to seek it if you need it. And even if you're going through a very difficult time, Aries, at the moment, seek advice of others. There's always somebody there that can throw some light on into your ideas or into your, and influence you a little bit. Because although all the creativity is within you and you can see the direction, sometimes we just need a little bit of guidance. But again, going inside and reflecting a little bit on your own inner world will help you see the outer world, because sometimes you can be struggling what's outside of you. So again, you've got the scales to balance you up there, just like the juggler out the left side. In the middle there, you can see where you have got to start giving and taking a little bit as well. So this is why the light and the lamp is showing you give and take and receive. And don't be afraid to do that, because sometimes you can put your own barriers up there and think, oh, I can do this, I can control this, I can sort this out. And it's like, the hands that want to help, you kind of can ignore them from time to time. So let's come in with the Strength card there, and the strength and the ability that you've got there. And you can say many things, I said with the Lion, but it's keeping your courage and keeping your inner strength there. So you're very strong and you're very powerful. Aries are the very powerful sign, and they like to be in control of situations around. But I just think that's why the Strength card is there for you, because although we're problematic things at the moment, we're going to get stronger and see things through with the Lamp and the Balance card there. We're going to the Magician, and it's setting new ideas and new thoughts around you here. So go with the ideas and your thoughts and reflect on them, because you've got everything there to play with. The Magician does set you in motion, right? But also he can be a little bit of a trickster as well. So although I feel like I've got a magical man there with me, or a magical card with me, I just think that we've got his own ideas to work with. We've got his own influence there, and we want to work forward with his own creativity and ideas. And it's like guarding them a little bit, not bringing them out and keeping things a little bit hidden from ourselves. So I believe this feels to me like your emotions you're hiding at the moment and not showing them. So you're trying to be strong for others as well. See the Sorrow card, the 5 is always the Sorrow card, but it's again linking over and bridging over troubled waters and not turning your back on people who do want to try and help you that little bit. And having the courage to just, open up that little bit. So let your emotions really flow out here in this coming week. And, although you've got ideas and you've been knocked down quite a few times, I kind of feel, and I want to prop you up now and know that if you share things, you'll go forward there, because the card that links me together, the 2 there of coming together with the Cups, shows ideas and exchanging them. So you can talk then, exchange ideas, and it will give you that upliftment that I feel you need. Again, like I said, we've got the Reflection card within the 4 of Swords. Again, it's a battle card as well, because the swords are always in there it's like a conflict. But to me, when I see the Rest card, it's about you coming through. So although you've got to share things in this coming week, and ideas and what you've got in there and your emotions, you need to free yourself from them. Do go to your Reflection card once again, where it's a little bit of peace, I feel, with this card for Aries this week. Having some peace of mind and knowing that you've gone through a struggle, you've rose up and you've used your abilities of what you've created within your past to help you along this road in the future. And that's why the Sun is there, because it's brightening you up there. Major Change card again, where it's like time. And although, as I said, we started off with the one in the boat and protection of family, you can see where the Happy card is there. So we've gone through a lot, we've exchanged our problems and talked them through, and then the Sun has come out finally for us here. So we can have some happy times with family and situation. Again, partnership is showing up there, where we've got like an inner world and an outer world also again. So the old cards are speaking this week for you, Aries, as a massive big reflection on everything that's going off in your life, around your work, around your home. Everything you just need to know that you can get through anything, because your cards are very, very good, and it's the ones you know you can trust, that you can share things with here. But again, in and out of reflection, and just the direction you're wanting to push yourself in there. Now there's a pathway opening up, because you can see of the bottom right card there that all the arrows are around, and all the cards there are feeling that we're placing ourselves in a position where we've got to face things now. We've got to cut off the ties of past that's been linking us to situations we've been so good, sort of stuck in there. And that if we just see ahead, just a little bit further ahead, there's a pathway, but we have to put our feet upon the path. We've got to be prepared to walk down it. But if we're not looking at it clearly and not seeing it, then it's a little bit of a tricky path that we have to go on. But the Queen sits at the side of you, so again, it can be a little bit of emotions that's holding you back. So I just feel that's why I think the reflection card's there, because it's, again, she's a cup and she's an emotional time, and they're very loving, her cups as well, but they have a lot of emotion that they carry along this road with them. So it's dealing with the emotions. And then we've got new ideas, new things coming, because the Ace of Cups is your last card there. Now the Ace of Cups gives us a chance to reflect again, but on the new, everything coming in new here, new relationships, new work, new beginnings, new people, all stemming from that. So you've got to just think about the good things, take the juggler there to weigh up and balance up. So reflection and balance is about what you're about in this coming week, Aries. So I hope you've enjoyed that, and if you have, thank you for the lovely comments I've been receiving, and the like and subscribe, and I will leave that with you until next week when I post you another video. Thank you.